protecting the rim and his range, able to step outside and shoot it.
Aldridge. We saw a lot of that when he was in Portland against.
But it's been working. I didn't expect to have such a productive first half.
The Spurs with 55 points. They go to LaMarcus Aldridge to start the second. Tough shot for him. He gets it done over the shot blocker. It up to Aldridge. Guarded by Young. LaMarcus with a fadeaway.
Thaddeus Jones.
Parker to Aldridge. And nothing but the bottom for LaMarcus.
Aldridge pops it in from about 18. Kawhi Leonard. Aldridge. Got it. Boston putting the heat on. Spurs go back to Aldridge, and that's a good thing.
Oh, that's what he came here for. Oh, I love it. I love it. Going to LaMarcus here in the guts of the game.
Aldridge, the turnaround, counted it in. Oh, mama!
A nifty pass there by Quinn.
Aldridge. Good hesitation, and then he up for
Our guy's build has to be perfect. If it hits the rim, good chance it's going to come out.
And Aldridge, and Manu Ginobili called that. Aldridge again, got this one to fall.
Beautiful up and under again.
Here's what 7-3 will do. As Kawhi says, wait a minute, and LaMarcus. 3:16 remaining in the third quarter. Aldridge the fadeaway, got it.
It's just so tricky.
Pretty good imitation. Aldridge, that's the shooting practice paying off.
Finch did a great job in the first quarter of that Wizards game, Bill. You realize we were down 19-2.
Struggling. Aldridge, great fake, and then knocks it down.
That's what I was talking about.
Shoot it every time if you want. I don't care.
There he is.
And he listens well.
All right, he's going to keep that go one-on-one.
Aldridge.
There you go.
Nice little pick and pop there.
Necessarily take the ball away from you. You just make your life extremely difficult that night.
6% of the win over Charlotte, a season best, as LaMarcus Aldridge drains another one. Off to a strong start here, averaging nearly 13 points a game. LaMarcus Aldridge, oh, that's got to feel good. And they start to boo, and then it's like, swish.
Those boos had nothing behind them.
Seven, right?
Yeah, they're triple 7-footers.
Aldridge got the turnaround. Green, back to Aldridge for the jumper. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Of course, the Spurs took care of them 2 years ago in the playoffs here. As Aldridge, vintage, kicks it off to Aldridge. And LaMarcus knocks it down. Here's Aldridge as they clear against Plumlee. And the fadeaway.
And I love that because
Perhaps threw him off a little bit. Wound up with the miss. Aldridge, who does have a nice touch from the outside.
Ginobili returning.
Aldridge from Parker, got it!
Allow it, they can.
Aldridge knocks it down, and LA, sometimes he passes up a great one. Not passing him up here.
That's a good sign.
To Aldridge, the trailer. Got it! Bottom of the net. Aldridge, 9 on the shot clock. Fade away over Davis. Got it! Aldridge got the 2, so Parker gets 6 of them. Aldridge gives it up to Kawhi Leonard. Back to LaMarcus.
Oh, good ball fake once again.
And he hits it.
Getting more and more comfortable. Got to get a handle on him and Anderson.
Aldridge. Over Davis, and it goes. He's got such a soft touch.
Yes, he does, and that time...
LaMarcus put on the brakes, hits the jumper.
That's terrific footwork right there. He's got
There's the 3 officials tonight as Parker sets up LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge. Williams comes to show. Repost. The foul. And 1.
You called it, Bill.
LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge doesn't miss many of those. Aldridge. One Blazer hits, another
guy in the black jersey tonight with the number 2 on his jersey.
To him, kicks out, and Aldridge buries the jumper.
Duncan, Aldridge, LaMarcus. Nothing but the bottom. Parker, double team. Aldridge left open. Can't do that. LA, another basket. Duncan kicks out. Aldridge. It's like a pocket shot for LaMarcus. Aldridge. No hesitation, and to me, that's money.
That was good.
Behind him, Clinton!
And Aldridge knocks down the jumper. And
Got so many guys at that 4 spot.
Aldridge knocks down.
Flip back down to LaMarcus Aldridge, and he goes to work. Backs in on Powell, turns, fires, scores.
That used to be automatic in Portland.
Aldridge fires, scores again.
They played Friday at Indiana. Aldridge again. Speaking of getting it going.
Finds himself with an easy putback. Our guys did a nice job scrambling, just not enough.
Aldridge draws the foul and one for LA. Average 30.5. So Spurs don't need to be told how good he can be. And Aldridge there. Aldridge and LaMarcus to Aldridge. LaMarcus whips it for two. Back to Aldridge. There you go. Get you some easy ones. Back to Aldridge. Just outside the free throw line, and he knocks it down. 48-38. Aldridge pulls up. Off the glass. Good. Why should you when you can knock him down from there? Aldridge, 7 on the shot clock, in traffic. Tough shot, but not for LA. Inside 3 minutes. Aldridge, Johnson there. Got it again. Now to LaMarcus Aldridge. Can't go back door to Tony. And Aldridge gets the jumper. Count it.
Yeah, good two-man game there between.
Double team against Diaw. Aldridge, stop and pop. Count it.
Our guys are going to get whatever they want if they got it awfully close.
Aldridge again. And LaMarcus off to Aldridge. Why not? As LA lets it fly. And not easy for anybody.
No.
As Aldridge saying, well, it is easy for me tonight. Parker back to LaMarcus Aldridge. Hesitated.
Yeah, he's got to shoot that one. That's the one they want him to shoot.
Again, Aldridge from Kawhi Leonard, and the revision worked. Attempts per game.
Now, they were up on Indiana last night by 30.
Huge thing in this league as LaMarcus Aldridge knocks down and names again.
Aldridge loves that left side of the floor. How often do we see that in Portland with that fadeaway? Played 5 minutes. Parker not playing tonight yet. The Spurs still rolling. They can beat you so many different ways. No one can stop. I will say this, as Aldridge connects and now has 24.
I didn't see the ball rotating as nicely as I have from him in the past.
Aldridge the fadeaway, and it jiggles in, and LaMarcus gives us. Parker slides it back to LaMarcus. Count it.
That's an excellent find from Tony Parker.
Back to Aldridge. LA feeling it. He's got a dozen. Off to LaMarcus Aldridge. He knocks down the 14-footer. It's the stuff here. Aldridge, high arching shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Parker, LaMarcus Aldridge. Swish.
To try to take him out of some of those great first quarter starts.
San Antonio on a 4-game winning streak of their own. Aldridge, difficult shot, knocks it down.
Big minutes who can rebound, or bigger guards that can rebound. As Aldridge with a beautiful turnaround.
Mills, or Aldridge to Mills, and Aldridge with another jumper. Parker to Aldridge. Aldridge with that high release.
I mean, that's great defense. He would have never gotten past. Because everybody has vested interest as Aldridge makes this.
Terry Mills up top, Ginobili, back to Aldridge, fakes, puts up the jumper, knocks it down. He passed Aldridge. Aldridge flips it up and in. Timeout, Clippers.
This was last year, but he got a lot of playing time as Aldridge hits the jumper here. Second and makes underneath. Tim goes inside to Aldridge, and Aldridge. And LaMarcus hits the baseline jumper.
Simmons whipping it out. Nice look to Aldridge. Who connects? He can still do that. Aldridge, sure. Aldridge, patience, and with good reason.
They continue to attack, and there's Aldridge wide open count. Michael Malone, great admiration for the Spurs as Aldridge again drops the jumper. Parker, back to LaMarcus Aldridge. He knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, he was
in fact, down one with under a minute to go as Aldridge hits the jumper. Blocker as well. He was a big anchor in that Dallas championship run. Slides it out to Aldridge. Count that one. LA. This kind of reminds us of that one a bit. As Aldridge swishes. LaMarcus. Count it.
Tony Parker.
Don't miss that. 7:30 here on Fox Sports Southwest. Aldridge now with 19 for the Rockets. 10 on the shot clock. Aldridge pretty.
He's starting to feel it now. He's had a difficult time coming out of the locker room this year, giving up a lot of leads early on.
Parker runs away. LaMarcus goes to work. As Aldridge knocks down the fadeaway and goes to the line. They'll do something. Aldridge. And they do. Leave it to Tony Parker. Aldridge in the paint. And LaMarcus sticking it over. Almost a broken play to get him that one. Aldridge. Nothing but the bottom.
Open looks tonight.
He proved that as most outstanding player in the 09 Final Four, hitting 7 threes during the Final Four. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yep.
And hits.
And why not? Because he hit that first.
Aldridge keeps alive in an offensive rebound. And scores.
And why not? He did the work.
LaMarcus got Young in the air, so it dribbled to his left, and he's 4 for 4. He feeds Aldridge. Everybody isolates him. Bumps off that is Young, and that's just pure. He'll go to work. Spin on the baseline and hits.
You can see it with that little jump hook there.
And LaMarcus Aldridge picking up where he left off, and back to Aldridge. Hits.
And he's feeling more and more comfortable.
He's about to come in. Aldridge hits.
In a row.
Aldridge hits. The offensive end of this game. Aldridge, that will fall through.
That was nice execution.
Gives to Aldridge. He had two options there. He could have run off the line. Aldridge. Big shot, LaMarcus Aldridge. For Detroit, stop and go for Tony. He gets bumped out to Aldridge.
Wow. What a play from Tony Parker.
The move on Irving. Aldridge.
Yes. Right. Aldridge from the baseline. Yep.
That's great penetration. Really his way to the basket.
5 for Raymond Felton. Aldridge, the step back. He said, because it's not flashy. He said, right. It's just a great move to do. And LaMarcus.
Where's the offense and that point guard flow going to come from? This is a tall order for Archie Goodwin as finally the Spurs get one to go.
69 season. Think of that. They go all the way back. Aldridge, who just picked up his second, puts in that.
Leonard had just 3 shots. And LaMarcus Aldridge was 1 of 7. And there's a good sign that he knocks down his first. Parker around the Aldridge screen. Aldridge knocks down that jump shot. Aldridge and Howard. Aldridge sets the screen for Green. Little pick and pop here. Foul line jumper is good by LaMarcus Aldridge. 25th straight win at home. Nice block by Capella. Didn't deter LaMarcus Aldridge. He's really cherished here in his short time in San Antonio.
And what's interesting, though,
Aldridge jump shot is good.
Well, Golden State right there as well. Aldridge jumper is good. So we're talking. Aldridge with 4 to shoot. Aldridge off the 1 foot and gets that one to go. Fakes, fires, and hits. He had a terrible game against Golden State without Tim Duncan. Aldridge turns and shoots. And that one will go.
Leonard at the other end. To Aldridge from 17. And LaMarcus sees it swirl in. Right back to LaMarcus. And he connects from the 15-footer.
It was one of my very first posters. And so I had ice sitting in the
your invention, or did you see that somewhere?
No, I'm not the inventor of it. I mean, if you think about it, Wilt Chamberlain had his own version.
Spurs once led by 16. Aldridge puts it back to 4. And Aldridge looks around 10 to 95, despite 23 and 6 assists from Norris Cole. Leonard gives it up to Aldridge against Davis. And LaMarcus, you're thinking he's going to go fade away. Aldridge got it for 2 from Tony Parker.
Dangerous as well. Kemba Walker's a dangerous player, and you see Jeremy Lin going off tonight.
Back to Kawhi. Sets up L.A. Put that on the board as Kawhi Leonard.
The difference in San Antonio offensively this year as Aldridge posts and scores.
Here's Aldridge on the baseline. He rarely misses that shot.
For the second rotation, he hit see it a little bit more with his teammates, I think.
Well, it's called getting old, Bill. You start getting tired.
LaMarcus got it off the window. Aldridge, time he was here in San Antonio. Aldridge from Mills for two.
Free throw shooters.
And Black is 44%. Oh my, long two.
That's astounding for a guard to play 20 years.
Amazing. And the way he plays in the last 3 games, averaging 29, as Aldridge stays hot. And Aldridge.
Contagious.
Yeah, he's missed in so many ways as Aldridge gets his 6th point. Very confident. Aldridge, speaking of confident.
Wow, what a play there from LaMarcus.
Left hand in the paint. McCallum finds Aldridge, who hits. Under 5 to shoot. Aldridge dribble to his left and hits. Jamming. One steps back and the other has a solo, and the other steps back and the other one. And at times, this is Aldridge's solo right now.
Yeah, right on to LaMarcus again. Why not? Just giving you 4 straight.
Stripped. LaMarcus saves. Spurs have the lead on the Aldridge jumper.
This guy has more energy than anyone. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Anderson known for his passing.
Aldridge. Yeah, missed that shot.
Humphries really broke it up. Marcus Aldridge working on a 13-point game. Make it 15.
Over how physical this game is, but paling in comparison, obviously, to what you do.
Yeah, it's all relative, you know.
Nice job on him. Inside. Boris slips it off to LA. And Aldridge the bottom of the net.
A slick pass there.
Aldridge. And LA gives the Spurs the lead. Aldridge against Gobert. The quick shot from LA. Nothing with the bottom.
Good looking shot there.
3. Aldridge. Got it for the shooter's touch. Right back to LA. Got it.
Greg Popovich, he always has an eye on minutes played, and that usually plays itself out.
Anderson off the bench for the Spurs. Shot by LaMarcus Aldridge. A great big man at his time. No. LaMarcus Aldridge looking out of room inside. But he finds Aldridge for the Spurs. They go to LaMarcus Aldridge, spinning, gunning, got it. Antonio timeout. Aldridge with an up fake, got the blaster to go, and he coaxed Aaron Baines into a foul. Marcus Aldridge fires, fills it up. So good for Leonard, gets it back. Jumper on the way, down.
Wow. Head coach last season with the Warriors. That's the type of pace they want to play with. As Aldridge
now 14 years they've taken it when they leave town for the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Aldridge. Gordon's got 17. Aldridge are down 72-68. Aldridge with a sweet rainbow.
Here on the floor for the Pelicans when you've got Anthony Davis on the floor. Nice shot.
First points. The first point. Look at Aldridge pop one in from outside.
Plays right there.
What a spin and a fake, and he got the deuce. Nice play. LaMarcus Aldridge to break the tie, and does.
Hook pass back to LaMarcus Aldridge, and LaMarcus, he's starting to feel it. Leonard goes behind the back. Aldridge, he is bumped and won. LaMarcus Aldridge. And now LaMarcus Aldridge gives to LaMarcus. No hesitation. Hits. Take that jumper. Trailer is Aldridge. And hits, nestles home to the trailer. Green, now Aldridge. Straightaway jumper is true. Payne guards Aldridge, step back. He's feeling it. Back-to-back hoops by the Timberwolves. The lead is 8. The lead is now 10 because LaMarcus Aldridge. Kyle Anderson run out of that corner, gives back to Aldridge, who hits. And why not? Clock to 5. Aldridge with the rainbow. Ginobili. He finds the open man. The assist. Parker makes the turn, finds Aldridge wide open.
On that offensive board. You know, he's just drifting back in transition as Aldridge nails another 3. That's the
steady diet of Aldridge, and why not? Pitches it out to Aldridge here, and LaMarcus is 4 of 5, 31-0 here at the AT&T Center. Aldridge,
3 and 2% from deep.
Yeah, both he and Jamal Crawford are scoring big numbers.
Exactly. You wonder why a lot more players don't blow up their shot early on.
Lillard and C.J. McCollum do a terrific job using their screens.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Does that mean I have to get in line now?
Probably. For your autographs or the win. Back to Aldridge. Counting it in. LaMarcus from Tony Parker. Bingo as LaMarcus Aldridge.
His own guy.
Aldridge. Oh, mama. Get your timeout, Blazers. They came out of the locker room with. That means Parker to Aldridge, and that seems to be a pretty good combo tonight.
Aldridge got it. Side finds Aldridge. Aldridge wide open, knocks it down. Beautiful feed from Parker. Aldridge across the lane, stops, shoots, and hits. 26 for Aldridge.
They were looking ahead to this ball game. They felt full of themselves after that Miami win. It's so easy. Wow, that's a solid move there.
Tony in trouble, found LaMarcus who hits. Cuts to his right, steps back from the elbow, rattles it home. Miami 3 of 9 from the floor, Spurs 4 of 8, including those 2 from Leonard. Aldridge gets into the show as LaMarcus shovels it down to LaMarcus Aldridge. He's had 3 of 8 shooting tonight, 6 points. Make it 8 for LA. Working on an unbeaten home schedule at 36-0 coming into here tonight. As Lamar in the paint kicks it off. There's Aldridge. Count it.
To check the count out there, make sure there are only 5 of them that last possession.
LaMarcus Aldridge with a fadeaway. Right back to LaMarcus. Got it for 2 more. 32. Win one, lose one. Aldridge.
That's a good setup there. Once you get it done, he said, ice the weight room and rest.
Aldridge got it going. Well, you mentioned he drops it off against Hollins. And LaMarcus Aldridge just been on a tear between the two. Aldridge against the rookie Martin, and LaMarcus put on a nice little lesson. Aldridge got it. And Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's been quiet. Oh, the step backs. Man, that side of the floor.
Memphis does have Zach Randolph back, but they are still mighty beat up. Back to Aldridge. Lets it go, and it flies in.
Basket bigs when they first got in the league.
Aldridge counters with the 2. Back to LaMarcus Aldridge. And he knocks it down. LA Spurs now.
Boston Spurs, that's right.
That would be something if they brought the Toros back.
That's right.
Corey Joseph would have to go play. LaMarcus Aldridge with
pretty decisive victories.
LaMarcus Aldridge from Tony Parker on the floor. LaMarcus knocks it down.
How about that? Does a great
contest over the last 4 and had a huge night against the Lakers when he hit 8 of 9 right adductor. As Aldridge from Manu for 2. The Spurs are back. Here's Aldridge. And LaMarcus. Wow. Good again. Has got it through to West. Sets up Anderson. And LaMarcus Aldridge for 2.
Gets the pick from Aldridge. Aldridge open. Yes.
Defensive team. Aldridge backs down Bogut, and the fadeaway good for LA. Does work against them.
Well, that means probably later on in the game, you're not going to run your special top secret moves like you normally do.
To Aldridge, LaMarcus for 2, and Aldridge him, and then waits for everybody else, and now out to Danny Green. Aldridge again. Feeling it. Very difficult opponents. Aldridge got it for 2, and LaMarcus. Manu for the entry. Aldridge against Draymond Green. Oh, mama! Put it on Green that time in the ball game. Parker defers to Aldridge. LaMarcus
against his defense.
Leonard. They collapse on him. Aldridge swoosh.
Especially to beat the Spurs, and I'm not quite sure as Aldridge knocks down a 15-footer tonight. This is the guy that, remember a few years back, he set that finals record.
So with the switch on defense, here comes Aldridge. He's now beginning to find his stroke, this team. And since the All-Star break, he's been great. The free agent from the Portland Trail Blazers. Shot clock at 6. Parker, Aldridge, and 2. Games in the regular season series with their division foe, Memphis. Spurs have missed their last 4. Aldridge, mid-range shot. Right down it goes. Down low, and Anderson defending, and the shot clock is down to 5. LaMarcus Aldridge. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Of Tim Duncan. That was a good story by David Aldridge. Most lopsided since 1971. LaMarcus Aldridge, 2 in a row, has got it.
Aldridge back to work on Randolph. People pumping him, bodying him. Aldridge comes across, rolls it home, and 1.
Also, Brandon Wright at 6'10".
Yes.
They expected him to be their starting center if Gasol went down. And unfortunately, he only...
Aldridge now has 11, and the Spurs back on top.
3 games. But the mid-range game and getting to the rim, he can do that in this series.
Aldridge, second field goal in finals, likely against Oklahoma City, up 3-1 on Dallas, as Aldridge hits the first shot of this half. A chance for the Spurs to build on this 6-point lead.
Well, they did. Got to go in the paint. There it is.
Aldridge draws the contact on Barnes, and it's a chance for the 3-point play.
That's a great offensive player bringing early.
And you talk about the defensive effort that they had there as well. You saw that in the shooting percentage from Memphis.
In the game, here is Aldridge. A good touch, setting the new NBA record going at 73-9. Aldridge on a turnaround. They hit a couple of threes. Aldridge off the screen. They are getting...
Wait, he's not a true point guard. Well, if the true point guard can't do what he does, as you see Aldridge knocks it down.
Aldridge with no hesitation. In a game that's 4th fewest. And the onslaught continues. The ball movement by San Antonio. Ends up with Aldridge hitting another. And ball just keeps moving. And Aldridge, we mentioned during the studio show, is Aldridge once again. Aldridge. Oh, he is just
stepped inside, knocked down the jump shot. But speaking of jump shot,
Aldridge. Yes. Westbrook was called on Leonard, who was helping out with Parker. Aldridge hits on his first.
their advantages.
Good catch there by Aldridge, and knocks it down. Mills plays very physical basketball. Now he switches off into Aldridge, who turns and hits.
That could score more than he does, so it just shows how having a teammate that can do this helps you every time.
Aldridge from in close gets the roll. Aldridge on a screen and roll, and Aldridge hits another shot. He's out there for his defense. Aldridge against Ibaka, single coverage. Another difficult shot. There's the step back, knocks that one down. Aldridge, canter again. Spin, tough fall-away shot. Come on, man. Shot clock at 5. Aldridge, another tough turnaround shot, and another one that goes down. Aldridge again. 3. Aldridge jump shot, got it. Aldridge steps back and ties the game.
But coaches always used to say, if you're left open, it's for a reason. Unless you're letting Aldridge be over 3 plays of the game, he's trying to get other guys involved.
Aldridge again for Durant. 6-point San Antonio lead. Aldridge on the pump fake. Yes. Back. Aldridge. Yes. Cantor defending on Aldridge. Aldridge with a pretty turnaround. He now has 8 points with 17. Here is Aldridge off the pick from Duncan.
The first half, San Antonio missed a lot of wide open jump shots.